All right, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Super here, and welcome back to another MK1 video. So today I want to talk about something that I found interesting because there's multiple reasons. By the way, this is about like Mortal Kombat 1 not really getting any future DLC or story mode expansion, but it's sort of like as a result to that type of situation, a response from the community, because there's something that I saw a lot of in MK1, even from the time it came out, and I think it's something that's never going to be done again. Never going to be done again. I think that it's going to change, and in my opinion, for especially for a lot of people, in a positive way. So today we're going to talk about the cameo system, because as a result of all this happening, I've seen a lot of people talking about one of the reasons that they don't play MK1, they've never played MK1, or they've never liked MK1 even though they tried it, is because of the cameo system. They just cannot get behind the cameo system because it's not what they enjoy. It's not traditional Mortal Kombat, which I understand. There's nothing bad about not enjoying gameplay mechanics. You guys have heard me talk shit about the crushing blow system, which I still absolutely hate. I hate the crushing blow system in MK11. I hate the wake up system in MK11. I hate the breakaway mechanic in MK11. There's so much of MK11 gameplay wise that I hate. And that's exactly how some people feel about MK1. So there's absolutely I have no problem with people saying that they hate the cameo system. So I just want to talk a little bit about that, because that is one thing that I guarantee you will never, ever come back in a Mortal Kombat game. I think NetherRealm Studios is known to try something different for each one of their Mortal Kombat releases, right? MK9 was just a return to traditional 1v1 dashing, but it was quick dashing. MKX, they brought back the run. They wanted to make it more like UMK3. MK11, they went back to the roots, they said, wanted to reduce the amount of combos and juggles that were in the game and focus more on neutral. They literally said this when they showed the game off in the MK11 reveal. So they wanted to go back to more like MK2. Then for MK1, they wanted to open up the game like crazy, have creativity come back with this cameo system. So this was their like big change, because they always have something different in every Mortal Kombat game. But there was so much backlash to the cameo system that I guarantee you guys that it will never come back. Crushing blows have more of a chance to come back than the cameo system in this game. And I found interesting because there's so many people that I saw in the comment section on Twitter, on Instagram, that say that they hate the cameo system. And, personally, I do understand, though, because if you didn't grow up playing a Marvel versus Capcom or something like that, where, there's assist-based fighting games, I understand why this would be like a completely scrubby way to play the game, because the whole point of assist is to help keep you safe whenever you do something that's unsafe, help you with mix-ups, and help you with damage, help you with defense. They're an extension of your character, but it's definitely not traditional Mortal Kombat, and it's actually pretty hard to pick up and understand and learn to its fullest potential if you don't have that experience. So a lot of people came into this with already sort of like a handicap, and they had to catch up to learn, while other people, it felt very natural. So I think a lot of people just enjoy the simple 1v1 aspect. And I say simple just because it's literally 1v1, but there's a lot of complexity that you could add to your game in a 1v1. I mean, look at Guilty Gear, right? Guilty Gear, one of the most complicated fighting games that you could play, and it's a 1v1 fighting game. But I definitely think that NetherRealm just wanted to try something completely different that they thought would, please the players. And unfortunately, it just backfired on them. I think the majority of people just do not like the cameo system. I know a lot of people who watch my videos even, they might enjoy watching my videos, but they don't really enjoy the cameo system still. You know, they just enjoy watching the gameplay, and they don't necessarily want to play it. So I definitely think that one thing that will never return again in a future Mortal Kombat game is the cameo system. I know that a lot of people are going to be really happy about that. To be honest, you know, it was cool trying this out. It was actually really cool trying this out. For me personally, I enjoy having the cameos. I enjoy having, you know, sort of like, I know some people don't enjoy when your opponent wakes up on you and then they call in Striker and you can't really see Striker or you can't really see Kano. And then when you go try to punish, the cameo attack hits you and then you get punished. But that's the thing. There's mind games involved with when you call your cameo, when you could attack, when you try to counter their cameo with your cameo. So for me, you know, it was really cool to try that out in this game. But I definitely think that for the overall enjoyment of the majority of the players, I think it's better for Mortal Kombat to stay a 1v1 fighting game, just because I think the majority of people are going to enjoy it, as opposed to, you know, maybe a percentage. I definitely think it's a bigger percentage than a lot of people think. But of course, the majority is going to want a 1v1 fighting game. I mean, people were literally asking, could we get like a mode where you play just 1v1 without your cameo? And honestly, with how amazing the combo system is in MK1, I definitely think a 1v1 mode would have worked for MK1. A lot of people, you know, say their character looks amazing. Some of the skins, obviously the graphics look better than they've ever looked. The game looks amazing, but I just don't want to play with an assist. I don't want to play with a cameo. So I think if MK1 had a 1v1 mode, I think a lot of people would give it more of a chance, because they wouldn't have that situation that I explained where you do a wake-up attack, you call in Striker, and then, you know, you block it, you go to punish, and then you get punished for trying to punish your opponent because Striker hits you. So I totally understand why a lot of people don't like the cameo system. So yeah, this is one thing, because, you know, I found it interesting seeing in the comments so much people saying that, you know, one of the reasons, or for some people, it's the primary reason that they did not like this game was because of the cameo system. I think everyone could agree that the combo system in this game, as far as like how open-ended it is and how much potential you have with your character, is awesome. But the fact that it's tied together also with the cameo system, I think a lot of people just do not like that. So yeah, this is one thing that I guarantee you guys will never return in a future Mortal Kombat game. So there will never be another assist-based fighting game. There might be, you know, something like there's still always a chance of like an actual tag team fighting game. But when it comes to having just assist, I don't think it'll ever happen again. And it might happen for like an Injustice game. I could see it for Injustice. And a lot of people say that too. Like, oh, you know, maybe have the cameo system in Injustice. But I don't think this cameo system will ever come back in a Mortal Kombat game. I think it's going to go back to 1v1 Mortal Kombat, your character versus your opponent's character, and that's it. Oh, this is the crazy ass situation right here that only Ghostface could do. That's so sick. And then he quits. I don't blame him though. I call in the assassin when he calls in his full screen fatal blow. And this could only happen, I think, between these two characters, honestly, because it takes so long for Takeda to shoot out his ninja stars. It hit my assassin, had enough time to bring back the OG, recovered in time, and still was able to punish. Crazy situation. That's why I love Ghostface so much. Situations like that could only happen with Ghostface. But yeah, I think that about does it. You know, if you were to ask me what changes I would make to the next Mortal Kombat game, gameplay wise, like, go back to what works, man. Go back to what every fan, or 99% of fans, say works. Either go back to the dashing, but make it like MK9, where you could quickly dash in, dash out, dash cancel, and the movement is fast. Or go back to the run mechanic from Mortal Kombat X. You literally have two games that are some of the most beloved Mortal Kombats ever to take an example from, why not just get that blueprint, attach it to the next Mortal Kombat game, and you will have a lot of the community be happy. Either go back to the MK9 style with the really quick dashing and, that kind of gameplay, or go back to the MKX style with the run mechanic and the same combo potential. Bring back neutral jump punches, armor attacks. You could meter burn it for an extension for a juggle. Bring back that combo system from MKX. Bring back the run. Or, MK9 had a lot of amazing long combos with really good juggle potential. Bring back that, like you have that blueprint. There's no need to reinvent the wheel, as they would say, right? Some people even argue like they should have just kept, similar to Tekken and Street Fighter, just keep the blueprint of your fighting game, like a core blueprint. And a lot of people are saying they should have just kept the blueprint of MK9. Maybe change a couple of things and add some new gameplay mechanics, but the core gameplay, keep it like MK9. I think they should keep the core gameplay like MKX. It's so exciting. It's in your face. It's offense, combos. You still get your armored attacks. Man, just make MKX 2. And I would be so fucking happy. But anyway, this was more of a this is just a spur of the moment random video, because I had been seeing so many comments of people talking about that they don't like MK1 because of the cameo system. Obviously, there's a bunch of other stuff attached with microtransactions and all that stuff. But gameplay-wise, even hardcore fans, they're like, I just don't enjoy the cameo system. So that's it for today's video. We'll see what happens going down the road in a few months. Well, not even a few months, in like 6 months. We'll get more of an idea of what's going to be happening with this game, and if there indeed will be more DLC, or if that's the end and the new MK game will come out in 2026. So that's it for me. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.